Not cooked.
Ham is cooked.
Me. The cheap slices. Yeah, it's cooked. It's not cooked.
Birds, five birds, birds, five birds, birds, five birds, five birds and a mic.
Hello, welcome to Five Birds and a Mic.
3 birds and a cock.
Although it is now been renamed Three Birds and a Cock. Emily's with her family, so we're here representing.
Going strong.
We've come up with a topic.
She's left us high and dry.
I think we're definitely going to need it. It's freezing in here, and it's dull outside.
And that is the weather report completed.
This might be a skipping one. How you all doing? How's everyone doing?
Good.
Yeah. All right.
I'm pretty. But I was saying this morning that I am boring now.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm hibernating till March when Rob returns. So my life. I mean, I could tell you the fact that the other day, for the first time, I bought tinned peas. I just thought, fuck it. Why not? Dowdy's not here. Kids don't care. They're getting a bit of veg. So I mixed the tinned peas in with some tinned sweet corn, and that was their veg.
What's
and
the advantage
I felt
of
liberated.
Tinned peas.
What's the advantage of that over
Tinned
frozen?
garden
Is
peas.
it quicker?
Because when I do frozen, I get the steamer out or whatever. But literally, tinned, just mix them in a bowl, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds, done.
They don't taste great. They come out like that grey colour, don't they?
Yeah, they were slightly.
Tin peas, mate.
It's slightly not green. They were like corky. A nice. I'd have worn it. A nice shade.
It's a gorgeous shade, but it's not an edible shade.
Yeah.
Oh, kids don't know.
No, and Oscar smashed it. Bella tried to feed him to the dog. So, but that's how most vegetables go. Anyway, with Bella.
We got a Nando's delivered the other day, like big special thing. Got this Nando's in, and we got Oscar like a big corn on the cob, chips, and a chicken wrap. And Hannah and my wife and I were like, treated him. He's, we're going to be in his good books, and he didn't touch anything apart from the chips. Just started eating the chips, and we had such a big go at him, just screaming at him,
just for not having his cob.
There's children in Africa. He's just like, we were like, such a big treat. Always going to love us, and he's just like, don't like it.
They don't appreciate it anymore.
Don't like it.
Oscar now, if I say, we'll get a McDonald's, he's like, okay. And Rob's like, no, he's not having one. We only had McDonald's as birthdays. Birthdays you had a McDonald's, and now it's like, I was like, but I really need to feed him, and I really could just do with picking up a McDonald's.
It's like on Friday, was it Steve's? Teddy'd eaten his tea, I was cooking our tea. Goes in the freezer, he hasn't got any of his unicorn ice cream things left. Devastated. The whole house went into chaos. He's got no ice cream. There are other ice cream options, but they're not adequate for pudding options. So then I do the dutiful thing of getting in the car, going to Co-op to go and get the unicorn things I didn't even know bloody existed. Go back, put them in the freezer, get him one, give it him, and he's like, cheers.
Yeah.
Unappreciative.
I went back in and Steve was like, don't ever expect a thank you from a child. He's like, he's not that bothered. And I was like, well, this is getting noted.
Yeah.
This is getting noted.
Don't appreciate
Just
it.
trying to do the right thing.
Not bothered. Although he got some Minions in a McDonald's that we gave him the other week. He wasn't asked about them, so then I gave him to my friend's little girl when we went to the pub. She was delighted. I was the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, girls are more appreciative.
They just like the token of it, don't they?
Yeah, little tiny little.
So I'm going to eat all of his unicorns when I get back tonight.
I'll leave the wrappers out.
Yeah, just going to leave an empty cone.
And then maybe next time we'll be more appreciative.
Yeah, I'll be like, there's a cone.
You still know what happens.
Yeah.
Fuming.
So my life's pretty boring, Andrew, to be honest. I'm just surviving.
Single mother.
Just got to get through. Yeah. And I actually have got a single mother chip on my shoulder now.
Single mom syndrome.
I went to the Co-op the other day and I'd got Bella and I was carrying her. I didn't have £1 for a trolley, so I'm carrying her and there was a massive queue and so I went to the self-service and the first one, I got halfway through doing it with Bella on my hip and it just decided to kick off and want
Oh.
assistance. So I was just like, I ain't got time for this shit. So I just went to the other
I
one.
do that, yeah.
And I'd have never done that before. I'd have just waited. But I was like, no, I need help. So I ain't got time. So I'm going to go to that one.
And leave the mess for the
And
Yeah.
just leave it for them to sort out because it's
beep
not
it
my
and
problem.
put the code in.
Someone come and scan it. So there, I'm very much like, fuck it now.
Just use it to your advantage.
I am, yeah.
What other ways could you do?
There's lots of ways. There's
Shit
lots of
parking
ways.
excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, pulling up at school right at the front way you
Yeah.
shouldn't park because
Or
you're in a
stop.
rush because you're a single parent. Forgetting your mask. I ain't done that yet, but it's going to happen.
At some point, you got to use it for all of
Going
it.
to happen.
All these
It's
fun excuses will
definite.
start coming. When Mum wanted to go to the skip, she'd put me in the front, and I thought that was because I was special and responsible. It wasn't. It was so that she could drive past everybody on the wrong side of the road, queuing to go to the skip, to go to the main office to be like, my child's diabetic because she's got a doctor's appointment. Can I please leave this here? I need to go now, and that queue's too long. They'd be like, yeah, of course, go. So she'd just dump it, and then we'd drive off again.
Evil genius.
Noted.
What did you do? You have to look any sort of way to be diabetic?
Occasionally, I'd be obviously looking too chirpy. She'd be like, look, Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Hill.
My mate found out he was diabetic because he was getting really, 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 really thirsty. It was like on a hot day, but he kept drinking Coke because that's like what he drank. So he was drinking more and more Coke and getting more and more thirsty, and then ended up in some sort of like
I bet.
shock.
Yeah, sugar coma or
That's how
something.
you
Yeah.
found, that's how you found out.
Brilliant.
It's like, glug, 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 glug.
My
Coke,
God.
Yeah.
Coke.
So over to you guys.
Did I ever tell you about when I went into what it wasn't? I don't know what you call it when you don't have sugar in your body. Some kind of like spasm.
Your blood sugar's low?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was coming back from Thailand on a plane.
No.
So I went for my stag do.
And you went to
Oh
Thailand.
my God.
Bougie as fuck.
My friend Carl, he paid for it. He
Right.
flew me out there because he was like finding himself because he just split up with this evil scorpion
So he
woman.
used your stag do as
Yeah.
an
I
excuse.
love that.
He lived at a house there, and then a bit soon, but she was cheating on him, and so he moved
Fresh.
out, went to Thailand for a month, and then he flew me out for just before I got married. So it was just him and me going around this island on scooters. So it's not a stag do as such.
That's just, he was lonely and he used you as an excuse. But you got a free holiday out
Free
of it.
holiday, hey, free holiday. But so like a couple of months before, Hannah had started to like go on a diet for the wedding, and so I was doing it with her, and just out of I don't know,
Moral support.
yeah, exactly. And so I wasn't eating sugar, and anyway, got to Thailand. The first day, landed in Bangkok, went and got street food straight away, and I got ill immediately. Got a really weak stomach anyway. And so I got diarrhea really bad. So the whole week I was out there, I was just like pooing all night,
Nice.
just completely like gone, ruined the whole week for him. And
I bet he was fuming.
and then on the plane back, I hadn't really drunk much. I hadn't eaten anything. Again, I hadn't had sugar for like 3 months, so I was just shredded. But also didn't realise that the human body actually does need sugar to
Yeah.
properly, and also needs water as well, apparently. And because I had diarrhea, I didn't have any water or sugar in my body. Didn't really think about it.
Oh.
And then the plane started to take off from Bangkok, and I just started going into this like weird cramp situation, like buzzy, like closing in
Like
thing.
shriveled.
Didn't know what was going on. Thought I was going to be sick. So I got up from my seat. I'm in like a little shorts, little vest.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Thailand flip flops.
Hawaiian.
And I get up and I'm like shredded, like absolutely like shredded. And I get up and I just like start walking down the aisle, and the air stewardess are like, sit down, we're taking off. I'm like, and then like I could feel my face, and then my hands started like clawing up like a crab, and I couldn't do anything about it. I was just like, trying to
They'd have
open
thought
it.
you were off your head.
So I was
Thailand.
walking down the thing like crab man, and then And then they all sort of the air stewardess came up and grabbed me, and then this like a few of them came up, and then this little one came out, little lady, and she like grabbed me, put me on my back, put my legs in the air, like at the top of the aisle so everyone could see it.
Nice,
It's
good
my
for
little
you.
shorts.
Yeah,
Were
yeah.
they saggy shorts or were they
Little
tight?
tiny little like
Beach
holiday
Did a ball
shorts.
sack fall
Definitely,
out?
there was
or were
definitely
you
a ball
okay?
out.
There was definitely a ball out.
Definitely a ball out.
I'm
Might have been a
picturing
ball out.
it.
Yeah,
Hawaiian
likely.
shorts
Yeah.
with Hawaiian top
100%.
and a ball out.
Shit flip flops
More
and
likely a
one
ball
ball.
than a bell. And so my legs are over my head like that. She's like, get some sugar. So she got some sugar, put it in my mouth, and then got some orange juice. And then she's like, you're dehydrated. I'm like, oh yeah.
Did you not take any Diorolites
Nope,
or
nope,
any
nope,
kind
nope,
of
nope.
isotonic drink?
All the
or-
fun stuff you can buy in Thailand, and you didn't think once to go to a pharmacy.
No. And then I got a whole row to myself. She moved people out of the way,
Swings
laid
and
me out on the row,
roundabouts.
and I slept for like 8 hours.
Get your balls out on a plane.
Just
That's
occasionally
what
someone.
they'll do.
I love how the
Like,
air
like,
stewardess
yeah.
were probably on the trolley like tea, coffee. Have you fed him some sugar yet? No, not yet, Susan. It's really not my responsibility. Fine, fuck it, I'll do it. Just sprinkling a sachet of it into your mouth. Is that dissolving? I don't know. It looks like he's taking coke. Well, he hasn't. We know it's sugar, but just give me another sachet.
Just spread it around his face.
Just all in your beard,
did.
like a glaze.
They kept giving me like orange
Like
juice.
a little
all
donut at the front.
Glazed donut.
A crabby donut.
I bet you hurt like hell after your body going into cramp, though. That must have hurt like hell.
I can't remember it.
I feel
hurting.
like you
just feel
deserve it.
complete-
That was
yeah.
stupid.
Really stupid, yeah.
No
Ruined
one
this
should
holiday as
ever
well.
cut sugar out of the diet anyway. Sugar is just the best thing in the world. I'd never cut sugar out.
No, it's horrible.
You don't need
Really
to
hard.
as a man as well.
No.
Last time you're going to be supportive. Learnt the hard
Yeah.
way, mate, didn't you?
You're not doing keto.
Andrew, I'm going on a diet. Fuck, you can do it on your own.
Look what happened last time.
That sounds like a you
You
problem.
nearly got arrested. You nearly got arrested
I gave you
on
a
a
shot, yeah.
plane.
Oh my God, you'd have been on banged up abroad.
Yeah. Could you imagine
If I was in
Andrew
the
in a
States, I would
Thailand
have been
prison?
shot for
Yeah.
sure.
I could imagine
I get on
you.
really well.
I
though.
I
actually
think they'd
could
like you
imagine-
quite a lot, to be fair.
I do.
One of the male air steward was very camp, and he was like, like manhandling me around because, and he's like, oh, he's a fighter. I bet he's a fighter, isn't he? And he's like, did you go over there to go to a fight camp because Thai boxing? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't just eat
Whatever
something from
gets
the market
me.
and shit myself all
It gets
week.
me a royal man. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I want to get onto that. I can't remember.
I don't know, it was brilliant.
You
Diabetic.
just randomly brought it up, to be honest.
Diabetes.
Yeah, there was
It's
no
a great
real
story.
reason.
There was no link.
Yeah.
You just wanted to tell us.
I like
That,
it.
do you know why that is? Because he sat in that chair.
Yeah.
It's
You-
sassy
that's
pant
the
chair.
the control
Yeah, but no,
chair.
Yeah, control, but there's no content comes from this chair usually.
No, we all got bullied last week.
We
so-
did.
Heavily. Still dealing with it.
Dramatic pause.
And look at the camera.
What happened this weekend?
Oh yeah, you had
a
something
story.
exciting to tell us.
Yeah, it was exciting. As I said, it was exciting for me. It might not be for anyone else, but I'm doing a bit of work for a couple of a writer over in Hollywood,
Oh, no big deal.
Cash.
Throwing it out there.
and he writes on sitcoms and he's written scripts for films and things like that. And I'm doing all his social media content. And I had an idea for a film the other day. Just
Mhm.
I was reading I was reading a book to Oscar, and I thought, oh, this is a really good plot. And then I was like, oh, could I apply that to anything like modern, updated? So I came up with this idea, and then I told the guy, and he was like, that's a really good idea. And now they're writing a script, him and his writing
In
partner.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Are you going to get any credit for that, or is it going
I'll
to be
get
like some
story
guy in
credit.
Yorkshire story
I guess
credit?
story by.
What story was it?
Well, we can't say
don't think
anything
I can
because
tell
what
you.
if it gets what if it gets nicked and then
Okay, yeah.
and then the studios are going to start
Andrew
battling
might
it
get
out,
arrested.
and then
Again.
Again.
I've never
Nearly
been
get
arrested.
arrested
I
again.
should get arrested, shouldn't I, at some point?
Shady.
At some point.
Yeah, like
Everyone
before you
should
die.
at some
you know what I mean?
at some
Have
point.
you?
No, shockingly.
I'm
Really
shocked.
Shockingly,
Yeah.
I've never been arrested. I should have
you
been.
got out of it a few times? Sort of
Yeah,
thing?
I'm going to say, have you got
There's-
close?
Yeah, there's been a couple of times where it's been a bit of a pull over. Can you get out the car? It's very cold. Can you get out the car? Give it a good go, yeah. Where have you come from? The pub. What have you had? An orange juice. Right, I'm going to ask you that again. What have you had? I've had a couple of glasses of wine. Right, how close are you to home? It's literally there. All bullshit. All bullshit. I literally live there. Right. So if I follow you, you're going to park up, you're going to go in, and you're not going to come back out. Correct. Okay, all right then. Tootle up a driveway. I use the back door. Tootle around, stand there, have a fag, wait for him to fuck off, back out again. I should have been arrested. Yeah, definitely. When I was going through my mental breakdown days, I definitely should have been caught numerous times. But then I feel like if I got arrested, I don't feel like if I rang someone, I don't feel like anyone would be shocked. If I rang my mum, I was like, Mum,
Yeah.
I've been arrested. She'd be like, for fuck's sake. Right, okay, who was it? And I'd be like, what? Who did you kill? Who was it? That's her first thing.
What cyclist? Where were you when the cyclist?
It would, yeah,
came
it would be
past?
murder or manslaughter, definitely. That would be my charge without a shadow of
Yeah.
a doubt, and that's what everyone would presume.
Yeah. Where's Steve? What did Steve do?
Don't know. Went up the side of an oil tank and I've not seen him since. On his car insurance, though. Couldn't pay for my MOT. Had to figure that one out. I'm only joking, Steve. I'd never kill you.
He knows what he's
It's good
getting
to
into.
threat. It's good to have the
Keep
threat.
him on the
I think
toes.
he knows my capabilities.
Yeah, it just it creates
You
boundaries.
wouldn't kill him.
I'd enjoy the
Somebody-
organisation of
yeah.
somebody else doing it. However, I feel like after all that organisation, I'd want an end product, and the satisfaction of doing
to
it
do
myself would have
Yeah.
to be it. But then I'd just be like, oh, fuck it, yeah, do you know what, lock me up, I'm knackered. That was
Yeah.
exhausting. How long have I got? 15 years, not a problem. Have we got? Can I get TLC in that cell? We've got Sky. Sound.
Yeah.
Sound. How many meals a day do I get? 3. And you cook them. I've just got to wash up. I'll be good as gold.
Maybe I need a little trip to prison. I mean, there's been times I thought about going to hospital for a little bit. Just a little injury.
Yeah,
just
just
to
a
stay
little
in
one.
hospital for a few days.
I've got tummy ache.
But
Don't know what it
prison
is.
might be a better option.
Yeah.
Less
Don't have to do your
old
washing,
people.
you get
You
your
can visit
food.
like once a week or once
And
a fortnight.
everyone always has a phone, don't
Free
they?
courses, get a bit of education in there,
Yeah.
have a chill
Train up
out.
to do something
There's
else.
always some bloody beautician
Learn
or
how to do
somewhere in there.
cane-rows.
Yeah.
You'd look great with cane rows, Andrew, in that quiff.
I don't know what cameras is.
Like
The
what you do on
braids.
Afro-Caribbean hair.
Oh, okay.
Cane
Is it not
rows.
called cornrows?
Cornrows.
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 I feel like
It's
that might
on-
be un-PC.
What does that mean?
Cameras?
It's not politically correct to call them
Or
cornrows.
politically
Cane
correct.
rows.
I don't
Penis?
think cane rows is the right term.
Well, I'd learn how to do special small French plots
Just want to put a disclaimer in there that we, as
in
white
Andrew's
women,
hat.
apologise for all of that has just been said. We are not educated on such matters.
I'd learn how to do woodwork.
There we
You
go.
can edit
I'll
it
edit
till that bit. I'd learn how to do woodwork. Always wanted to do woodwork.
I had to edit Emily's boobs out in the last episode.
And when she
We
got
knew
a belly
that.
out.
If the camera had been here, would have needed bigger monkey emojis.
They weren't very big, little monkeys.
Did you scrap the whole bit or did you put a
N-
cover
no,
on
I
it?
put 2 little monkey emojis like that. And a little
Oh.
monkey.
Over each boobie.
Mm.
Should have put melons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I was trying to get the E, you know, the logo,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find a decent. I couldn't be bothered, so I just put the monkeys on.
Oh.
Do you like the new intro? Did you see the new intro?
Yeah,
I
it's
do
really
like the
good.
new intro, actually.
It's really good.
I'm not in a lot of it.
No, yeah. Hannah said that.
Are you not?
No.
I-
I appear 3
I
times.
showed Hannah. She's like, "It's a bit Emma heavy, isn't it?"
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I was like, oh, that's nice. That's
Well-
good.
Well, I took out one of your shots, replaced it with that nice one of you at the end.
Oh, okay. I'll have to rewatch that.
You're on the last shot, and it's quite nice. Like.
I'm in the first shot, I'm in the last shot.
Well,
And-
that's all you need. To be the first and last, it don't matter what happens in the
On a
middle.
15-second intro, I'd like more than 3 seconds.
On next photo shoot, Don't be so grumpy.
Listen, Andrew. Have you tried being in here with these bastards when we're trying to get ready? I come in, my makeup's done, my hair is brushed, and I am dressed. I have a coffee, and then I have to sit for an hour and a half.
I come in looking like
fanny
Hagrid.
about. They
I
all
looked
fanny
like
about.
Hagrid.
Options, different. They come in
Hagrid.
dressed lovely, and then they all bring in different outfit options. What do you think? This would look nice. Well, this colour work. Couldn't give a fuck. Go downstairs and do your bit. Oh, I think I might want to change your skirt. Couldn't give a fuck. Got film. Drives me to distraction. If I was allowed to drink on shoot days, I'd drink.
You're not allowed.
I'm gonna start doing
I
it.
think you could.
It's gonna be a new tradition. I'm gonna start drinking on shoot
we don't
days.
see people, so that's okay.
I'm gonna have to start drinking. It just drives me to distraction.
Yeah, you do come very organised.
Maybe you should just let go.
Nah. I'm already at home getting ready, so why can't I come ready for said exercise?
Maybe
It's the
just a
options.
maybe just a change of clothes.
No, because there's no need, because I can just come in one outfit that is appropriate for what we need to do on all basis. I can't, it's a very girly side that I didn't download when I was coming out of the womb. That's not installed in me at all.
What are the other apps that you didn't come installed with?
Patience.
Yeah.
Patient.
Yeah.
I don't have any patience.
No.
You've got to have some patience because you sell dresses to women, so there has to be some kind of patience in it. Or is that just learned?
It's a learnt behaviour. That's the nature nurture kicking in there, I think.
That's work mode.
Mm.
She
G.
downloaded that.
That's just the other personality. That's one of my other personalities. Just goes, oh, it's my turn. Boom, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend to be patient,
Yeah.
but she's not.
Mm-mm.
You do good at it though.
I'm amazing, but I'm a solid actress. I am a solid actress.
Yeah.
As we learned, the last episode when you were talking to your ex's mum, was one of my favourite bits ever.
Listen, I was the head star of a leading panto once upon a time. I was fantastic.
Did you play?
Aladdin.
Belle.
Oh.
Obvious. What do you mean Aladdin?
What, she played Aladdin?
That's what they do
That
though in
could
pantos.
work.
Yeah, you have
With the hair and
Principal
stuff.
Boy, don't you? We always slap your thigh, and that's what they do.
The what?
Principal Boy, that is the female always plays the main male role. That's what an
that's
original
why I said Aladdin.
pantomime is. That a female will
Or,
play Aladdin with another
Pan.
female,
Yeah.
and then the man. You have a dame who's a man who plays a female.
But that's so confusing. What is the point?
Because it
It's the
changes it up. Because it's a
pantomime.
panto.
Because Shakespeare, isn't it back in Shakespeare's
Original
day?
theatre,
Originally,
yeah.
men played everything.
Everything.
Didn't they?
It wasn't until very late on that females came into
Yeah, have you
theatre
never
And
roles.
watched
decided that
Shakespeare
they
in
was going to
Love?
play all the main roles.
Which the females traditionally are a little bit softer in voice, so actually, if it was a younger or a younger male, a female was a better suit in terms of build. An adolescent boy character, a female would make a better actress for it.
yeah, I could see you playing Aladdin.
It was probably a way of back in those times being gay outwardly. You could get away with it.
Yeah, true that.
True that.
Was that the thing that
Yeah.
they gave?
We won't get onto that topic.
Let's not go down.
Really, this is what happens when Em's not here.
Yeah, because we're just chatting bare shit, aren't we, about things we shouldn't be
Shit.
chatting about.
There's been a few dead
Proper
ends, hasn't there?
illegal.
We're like
Yeah,
reversing back
because
up.
we just like let's just step away from that topic. Boom, drop it.
We need to get on an A road, don't we? What was
Yeah.
the topic?
I said I think we should all talk about random things that our family does.
Yeah.
That
Well, I don't-
are a bit
okay.
weird.
Yeah.
Do that. Do
All
the
that
one that
we
you told
do.
us. Do the one that you told
So
us.
my family, every Christmas, from being very little, we would always have a cake and all sing happy birthday
it.
to Jesus.
I love it.
But you know, Jesus wasn't born at Christmas.
He was.
Jesus was born in, like,
Christmas
April.
Day.
Well,
No. Jesus was born on Christmas Day. He
Yeah, you
died
see,
in April.
She knows.
oh, is that what Easter is? The
Yeah,
resurrection.
Easter's when he
Sunday.
rises.
Yeah,
again.
all right. At least I got my months off, right?
Christmas Day is when Jesus is born. That's why you could have gifts, because the three wise men brought gifts to
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't get gifts anymore. Where have my three wise men
Bethlehem.
go?
Bethlehem.
Be-
Jesus
sorry,
was
where?
born. Bethlehem.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should sing a hymn or something
Yeah,
now.
Bethlehem. Jesus was born. What were you doing on Easter? Happy birthday, Jesus.
Yeah, you don't have a cake at Easter for
You do-
Jesus' birthday.
You
You
just
have a
have
cake.
Easter eggs.
Yeah, which
And
is
what do they- what-
the symbol of him rising again.
Yeah.
Why is an egg the symbol of him rising again?
Because
Come on, let's
eggs
do
rise.
RA. This just got real good.
The symbol
Yeah.
of birth, aren't they?
Yeah.
Eggs are
Yeah.
Chickens rule everything.
Yeah. What came
the original
first?
dinosaur.
The chicken or the egg?
I don't know. I'd love to hear your logic on it, though. Can't wait for this.
No, I think. Yeah, they came from dinosaurs, didn't they?
What, the eggs or the
egg
chickens?
probably came from the dinosaur.
And then it just birthed a chicken. Just- T-Rex was like, oh, hell, that's not normal. Just gonna leave that there.
He had an affair.
Right.
That's what happened.
Right.
That's what happened.
One of them feathery pterodactyls.
Yeah.
It was like, she's looking good tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try something new. Boom, chicken. And I'm very thankful because it's the best meat.
What? Egg or chicken?
Well, not
Chicken.
egg.
Chicken.
Chicken's not the
Chicken.
best meat.
Oh, it's the most versatile.
Chicken.
Yeah.
I think it stinks. I hate chicken.
I love the smell of raw
No.
red meat.
Yeah.
I love the smell of raw red
But
meat.
chicken's not red.
iron. No,
No,
I know.
it's
but
not.
you
It's the white
say-
meat.
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah, okay, that
Yeah.
was chicken.
No.
She would not eat raw chicken.
No.
Raw red meat, though.
No.
Yeah. Have you ever had beef tartare?
To what?
Say it, yeah. No.
To what? To rat?
Ta-ta. Ta-ra, bye!
Have you ever had beef? Ta-ra.
Tartar.
No.
Never had
Tartar
it.
sauce?
No.
No. Raw beef.
Raw beef. Raw
Thin-
minced beef.
thinly.
What? Ham?
No.
No,
'cause
it's
that's cooked.
not ham. That's pork.
That's cooked. And, yeah.
It's cooked.
Ham is cooked.
Me.
The cheap slices.
Yeah, it's cooked.
It's
Me.
Yes, it is most definitely cooked.
It's cooked. You're not going to eat raw pork. It's pork, and you can't eat raw pork.
Pork.
Yes.
Oh
What did
my-
you think it was?
Beef? I don't know.
What animal did you think the ham came from?
This is literally from The Simpsons.
Yes.
Homer.
I don't know.
Some magical animal.
Yeah, pig. No, I never spotted that.
So you can't eat raw pig, can you? Raw pork.
Well, yeah, red meat in it.
No.
Oh.
Where does sausages come from? What animal?
Pig.
What about bacon?
Pig.
Pork chops?
Well, that's pork. It's pig.
Pig.
Yeah.
Just checking.
So is it what colour it is raw? Because ham is pink. So is that red meat?
Right.
No, it's not red meat. Ham will never be classed as red meat.
What do you think salami is?
Are they them little thin sticks?
Not a pepperami.
Salami.
Well, the kind of.
Sausages.
What animal?
It's going to be same as sausage, isn't it?
Is it cooked or raw?
Raw, and then you cook it, don't you? Comes in the red stew.
I actually don't know the answer. I think it's cured, isn't it?
It is cured, yeah.
So it's not
So what
cooked.
is cured?
Well, how's the most...
It's like aged.
like dried out.
Hang
It's the
to
best.
dry
You
out
just left it to dry.
in a cupboard. So you could just get one of your pork sausages and put it in your cupboard
Airing
for a bit
cupboard,
and
yeah.
make a salami.
Really?
Bit of herbs, sprinkle some
Yeah.
herbs in the room.
Yeah, pretend you're abroad.
For a long time, I did think salmon and gammon was the same thing, and I just put it in. I put it into the category of it being fish. So they'd be
Gammon?
like, yeah,
Because it sounds like salmon.
gammon.
I guess,
I just heard the
Yeah.
same thing until I was like 14, probably when I realised.
Do you think Rob's eating some salami?
Rob is currently kicking
what I
off
did.
about the fact that he can't just get bacon. He has to have
Prosciutto.
Parma ham,
Oh,
like
right.
nice cured
I love
deli
Parma
meats.
ham.
He just wants basic bitch bacon.
That's just no. That's
And he
just
can't
thin
get
bacon,
it.
innit? That's the best part of the bacon.
No,
'cause
you
it's
can't
no
make a
fat.
bacon sandwich with it though.
He
Can you? It's not.
wants-
It's not the
Can't
same.
you?
He
Can't you
wants-
just pile it on?
And they don't need bread either, do they?
No, bread's never the same
Is
broad.
it sweet?
And it,
Sweet
it's,
bread.
no, he's using wraps at the minute that are very doughy. He says they're very doughy.
I'm sure he's not using some kind
all
of
a lot
pitta.
of ordeal.
Yeah, like
Rob's
a naan or
cooking.
something.
It probably is a
Or
naan
roti.
bread.
Yeah.
Rob doesn't cook. For 10 years, I have cooked nearly every single meal for that
That's
man.
amazing.
My
So-
God, he's going to come back a new man.
I know. I said
it's
to
very
him,
skinny.
everybody, even my mum was like, this is a really good thing for Rob because, but he texted me yesterday and he was like, my new cookbook, and it was a picture of a takeaway. So I think that's the route he's gonna go down.
Might be fat.
But
then.
yeah,
Come back
it's
fat.
very stressful when Rob's FaceTiming me when he's cooking because he just has no idea what he's doing at all. Rob used to have to call me to boil an egg. How do I boil an egg?
How do you explain that?
Boil it.
Yeah.
Literally boil it. Put the egg in water and boil
Yeah.
boil the egg.
There's not much detail, is there really?
You time it when it starts
yeah.
boiling. As soon as the water starts
how do you know the
boiling.
egg's boiled?
No, you put
Are you-
an egg.
have you been on
boiled
similar
an egg before?
FaceTimes
I
with
like
Meg
boiled
recently?
egg. Don't really like boiled egg. Scrambled.
You put an egg in water, and then when the water starts boiling, you
Like
time
poached.
it for 3 minutes. No, in the
Yeah,
shell.
but it's the same situation, isn't it? You just don't have to crack it.
It's not like a poached egg, though.
No, I know it doesn't taste like a poached egg. But it's probably easier because actually it won't leak.
Well, yeah, and then you can just scoop it out if you want, or you can do dippy eggs.
So that's how you make.
Dippy eggs,
That's how you
best
make egg
meal
mayonnaise.
ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me, that was hard. I didn't breathe through all of that.
And eggs come from chickens.
Oh my God! See, these aren't dead ends. This is solid content.
That was a roundabout.
Yes. Where do we go from here?
Just found a dead end.
This is the most random podcast we've ever done. This is the most.
So I'm sat here,
Andrew,
that's why.
it's because you're there with your awkward energy.
Awkward.
Tell-
I'm only here for another. How long do films take to get made? 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm
Yeah.
off. 10 years, literally.
Fuck you guys.
The last script the guy wrote was sold to Fox. That was the last one he did, like a
Jesus.
few months ago.
What about if it's about us and our lives? Could you imagine if Andrew
Yeah.
if
right,
Andrew
yeah.
had stolen our lives?
I don't know who I'd want to
could
play
really
me.
do with going to Hollywood as well.
That'd
I'm
be
not
I could
asked.
do-
You guys
Right.
can go.
I could
Who
do
would
20
you
scripts
choose to
about you.
play you?
Oh, so
Are they having me cast as I am now, or just in general? Am I a bit older, or
It's your life
No,
story,
yeah.
basically, from when Andrew first met us. So lockdown G, single G, now happy G.
But I need someone who
nervous
can do.
breakdown G.
All
I
of
need
them.
someone who can portray all of that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I've got somebody popped into my head for you. But
actresses
she's
tend
just
to be
not
quite
physically the right
like-
look, but she's got
Mm.
the right thing.
hairy
Is it-
fairy.
what's the- From Bridesmaids, Melissa McCarthy. But not as she looks, but just as she is, because she's very funny and she's very soft and this isn't the physical look of somebody. This isn't the physical look. This is just personality-wise, because she's really funny.
Oh, shit.
You're about to be homeless real fucking soon, pal.
Already.
I'm gonna start charging you board if you're not careful.
When you said bridesmaids, I thought you were.
Please
I thought don't go down that route, because I would have said actually the blonde girl who plays the main role.
Yes.
She's
But the only blonde girl I could think of was Rebel Wilson, and that she'd know. Because that's not the right way. That's what I mean. So I'm not going to say her, because that's not who I was thinking of. But yeah. Yeah. I never thought of her. She'd be good. She
She'd
would
be
be good.
great at playing
Yeah.
you. Comedy
Yeah.
value, but
She's
also
good.
she's very good.
Yeah, she's much more physically better.
I was just
Let-
gonna go with a
let
very
her
bog
come up with another
standard, you know, Anne Hathaway, Emma Watson.
Emma, what? No,
she's
no,
not funny
too
None of them
enough.
got the
classy.
gravitas to do.
They need a raspy side
Yeah.
to them.
Sassy.
Do you know Marissa Tomei?
No, what's she been in?
Great question. I don't know.
Ooh,
She got an
I know
Oscar.
who I'd have. I'd have the other Olsen sister.
The one who, the Elizabeth, is it?
Yes,
Yes.
that's who I'd
Yeah.
have.
She's just like risen
'Cause she
up.
can do a bit of everything.
Yeah. She's not funny enough.
She is actually quite funny.
Not enough. Not enough. Maybe like a Jennifer Lawrence.
What, so I can go and die in a fucking haunted forest while everyone's trying to kill me? But like sitting on another podcast. I'm gonna go and get that door. Figure out who Meg's having.
I know Meg straight away.
It's like a combination of the. Of
Have you
like,
seen Schitt's Creek?
no.
It's Alexis from Schitt's Creek
Right.
all over. Has anyone seen it?
Yeah, I've
You
watched
are.
it now.
She's
I get that.
Alexis.
And I'll
She
take
is
that.
Alexis from Schitt's Creek. Her mannerisms,
I
everything.
don't know which actress that is.
I don't know her name. But yeah, that's or who else? No, not Reese Witherspoon. But
Like a Drew Barrymore type
old
of vibe.
Reese, no,
Yeah.
maybe the old Reese Witherspoon, the
Yeah.
Legally
Yeah,
Blonde
yeah.
days.
Yes.
Would be
Yeah.
good. Or Alicia Silver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good. That's a good call.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
I'm not
Oh,
trying to
this is
say
great.
that you're done blonde. Because they've all, Alexa's and everyone, they've all got a sassy side as
Chirpy.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
A bit
Positive.
street
nice.
smarts.
Nice.
It's street smarts. That's lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually very clever.
Yeah.
Street
That's
smarts.
the right pick. Megan's easy. There's loads
Meat
of
meat
people.
smarts.
Meat
Lacking a little bit.
smarts.
Just a little bit.
Who would you
Smarts.
pick
For
to play you?
Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
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 Quite good.
Oh, like Steve Carell.
No.
Yes.
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 That's a compliment.
Yes, Steve Carell. That
Yeah.
would be great.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
No.
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 Brad Pitt probably. Yeah. Brad Pitt.
No.
No. No.
I think
No,
Ben
definitely
Stiller. I
more
always thought
along
Ben
the
Stiller.
Steve thing. Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's very, very dry.
Same humour.
Very
Oh, okay.
random.
Yeah.
Have you not seen Seth Rogen films?
I've seen all of them.
Knocked Up.
Yeah. Knocked Up's amazing.
Yeah.
One of the best films
It
ever.
is, yeah.
I can
You're
watch
right.
that again and
Yeah.
again
It's
and
brilliant.
again and laugh still every time.
It's so, it feels really real, that film.
Yeah, it does. Ben Stiller.
Yes. every
Seth
time.
Rogen.
Yes.
Steve Carell. That level.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Megan
definitely.
is Alexis. Schitt's Creek. Don't know the name of the
I
actress.
can't think of.
I've never watched
You
it,
need
so
to
I'll go
watch
with it.
Yeah. Or Clueless.
Yes.
Or who was the other one? I said Reese
Reese
Witherspoon in the early days, the Legally Blonde days.
I'd always go with Drew Barrymore.
You said
I
Drew
said Drew
Barrymore.
Barrymore.
Really?
Hmm.
51st Date?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That being the prominent
Gold,
reason.
goldfish.
I feel like we're all trying to...
Emma. Like
Yeah,
probably
it's
like
hard,
a
it
like
is
an
hard.
Angelina Jolie.
Megan Fox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she's a hot mess at times, isn't she? She's a
Oh,
single parent.
She is now.
Yeah.
She's a single parent.
Yeah.
And she's got tattoos. And she's a bit grimy at times. A bit like I have been. Yeah, I'd say. So it's got to be... Angelina Jolie's too, like, into...
She's too
charity
stoic.
and
Yeah.
No,
stuff.
and I don't mean that in a bad way, but she's too stoic. She's
not
too
fun.
standoffish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's no fun.
Yeah.
Megan Fox, I think you could go out with her and she'd be a laugh.
I love
New
Megan
Girl,
Fox.
she's hilarious.
I know.
So another side to her.
You're a bit like Nick on New Girl.
Yes, you
That's
are
who
like
you
Nick
are.
on New Girl.
Nick Miller.
Jake
Very
Johnson.
much.
Yeah.
He's
What?
hilarious.
Jake Johnson.
Yes.
The
Love
writer
him.
knows him and he's thinking about him for the.
To play
The
you
script.
with the
No, not
5
me.
birds. Is that why you're asking us who would play us?
Yeah. If I was.
We're going to make it
I think
girls.
they have that kind of budget.
Right. Who would play Emily?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it's really tough. I think the reason it's quite tough to cast you guys is that you're quite strong characters, and I think most actresses are really like flitty and.
Yeah, they have to
Light.
be versatile, Andrew. You need to get used to that. You're going to Hollywood.
I mean, Charlize Theron might be able to do it because she.
no.
No.
Did you see
Yeah.
Monster?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's not tell him that. We'll
Oh,
just say her.
from-
we won't
yeah,
say
from the
She's
perfume
going to
adverts.
listen to this, so she will hear this.
She might not.
Just cut it out.
What about the blonde woman? I mean, she's dead now. She was in Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday.
That's Freaky Friday. No. And she was also in Love Actually.
Yeah.
Snape had an affair and she never got the necklace. I want to say Emma.
Thompson.
Emma
Yes.
Thompson.
Dead? No, she's not dead.
She's dead.
Emma Thompson's not dead.
not dead.
She's dead.
Yes, she is dead.
No, she's not.
One of them is dead. Someone
Do you know who I
Thompson
mean?
is
There's
dead.
some of
Yeah.
Emma
It's
Thompson
fingers.
is not dead.
Who's dead then? Someone's dead.
Someone is
There
it
are
a sister?
people
I
are
think it might be
dead.
a
Is it a
sister that's
sister?
dead.
He's dead.
Snape's dead.
Snape's dead.
Emma Thompson dies in
Snape's
Love
dead,
Actually,
yeah.
doesn't she?
No, she doesn't.
Oh, does
What
she
are we
not?
watching?
I thought Emma Thompson was dead.
No.
I think it's a sister that's dead.
Because she was an actress as well, wasn't she?
Yeah, I'm sure a sister who looks a lot like her.
Maybe that's why I'm getting the two mixed up.
They
I don't
look
think
a
they're the
lot
same
like
actress,
each
are
other.
they?
Who's the sister? What's she been in?
I think the sister might have been the
don't-
one
she's
in
dead,
in
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap.
Yes.
I think that
I can't remember Emma Thompson in Parent Trap.
well, she was significantly
Her
younger.
sister's still alive.
Oh.
Oh,
Who
God,
was in
who's
Who was in
dead?
Parent Trap then with Lindsay
That's who
Lohan?
I was thinking. The
That's
mum.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
No,
No, that's Freaky
Oh,
Friday.
that's Freaky Friday.
Directed by Nancy Myers. Sorry. Natasha Richardson.
She's dead.
That's who's dead.
Oh,
Is she dead?
good knowledge. Is she dead? Yes.
Yeah.
She's dead.
2009.
How did you mix her
Wow, good
and
knowledge.
Emma Thompson up?
I don't think it's that much of a bad
There
mix
is
up.
there's a connection to them somehow.
Is
I know there is.
Mm.
No, there is.
They don't look too far apart. They
Because
were
I
both
can
in
remember
movies
when it
around the
was
same
announced
time.
that she was dead. I can remember
Something
thinking,
kicked off
oh,
with
I
Emma
think she would have
Thompson.
just filmed Love Actually.
Marissa Tomei, for you. Do you know who that is? She's won an Oscar. I forgot what for.
She
Yes,
looks a little
yes,
bit like,
yes. I know it. Yeah,
Quite
yeah.
hoopy.
She
Yes,
looks
she is.
like
Sofia Vergara. She'd be good for you.
who?
Sassy.
Sandra Bullock. That's who she looks like.
What's she been in? I think she's in The Fighter.
Oh yeah, she would.
She's
be
in lots
great
of stuff,
for
actually.
G. Yeah,
That's why I'm in the biz. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
that's why you're casting for your Hollywood movie.
I looked up fee for story by credit for an indie film, and it's like $2,000.
Oh really?
It's not.
That's it. Yeah, but you didn't have to work hard for it.
No, it's true. Writers get paid nothing. It's crazy.
That's not good. We get to go to the premiere though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, meet the stars.
Will you take us if you get to go to the premiere?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Birds
Get
on
dolled
tour.
up.
Yeah, I'll leave my wife at home and I'll take you. Yeah, definitely. That'll definitely happen.
That'll go down great.
She won't
Get
want to
them a
come. She won't want to
Nando's.
come. Not Oscar though. Get him chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
Eats them. Or chicken yuggets as he calls them.
chicken yogurt.
There's a few things he says that you don't want to correct because they're cute.
Leave it.
But
Yeah.
how long do you leave it there? 'Cause
No,
it's like,
just leave it.
No,
Just
because
leave
I used
it.
to pronounce vegetables, and they all thought
Vegetable.
it was cute, but then I was still saying vegetables into my 20s.
Oh
20s.
God.
Okay.
Oscar says advert. If it's an advert, he goes, "Oh, it's just an advert,"
It's cute.
and I'm still not correcting
He's
him.
prolonging the word.
I'm just leaving him
Yeah.
to do it because I love advert.
Forwardwards. Go
Forwards.
backwards, you go forwardwards. Pretty cute.
Forward.
That's
Forwards.
cute.
Oscar says that.
That's cute. I'd leave that.
But I
That
still
didn't
say,
affect me that way.
prawn and cocktail crisps.
Prawn and cocktail.
Yeah. I still say it now.
Prawn and cocktail.
Prawn cocktail. It's prawn cocktail, isn't it? But I still say prawn and cocktail.
So there's a word that you pronounce, and I can't, like, every time you say it, I realise how often you say it. So instead of saying gunna, you say gunnu.
Yeah.
I'm gunnu. I'm gunnu. But it's really, every time you say it and I hear it, I'm like, gunnu.
Is that not a Sheffield thing?
It must be a Sheffield thing. 'Cause
Gunnu.
It's not something
I'm
I-
going to.
I'm
that
going
makes
to.
more sense
Gonna.
than
I'm
gonna.
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 I'm gonna. I would say gunna, and you're like, gunnu. I'm
I'm
gunnu.
gonna.
But now, and then you know when you say it too many times in your head that it doesn't sound
Yeah.
real anymore, and I'm like,
I'm gonna.
Gnu, ganache, Gnu. Yeah,
Ah.
but yeah, and that's just something that I've realised recently that you say, and every time I hear you say it, I'm like,
45.
Gnu.
Gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Fuck
Why
me.
not?
I'm gonna go and have some lunch. Can
Yeah,
we wrap this
same.
up? Stop.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next week when we're back
If,
to
if you
normal.
return, if anybody returns, if we
That
haven't
was-
offended the entire nation.
I want to apologise. It's definitely my fault. I'm so sorry. And Emily will be back next week.
Bye.
Bye. Clap.